Hello, Henshin Heroes, Henshin Nation, whichever you prefer at this point. I am Nathan Marchand, aka the Subro.
I'm Jake Cambrick, the Metal Don.
Yes, and you might be wondering why the Godzilla hat. One, it's a Christmas gift. Two, I don't know about all the rest of you, including you, Jake, but here in Indiana, it's frigid. So I thought I would dress appropriately.
Yeah, it's not too bad down here. It's cold outside, but it's rain and ice.
Rain and ice. Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst combination.
Yep.
Ugh. That's not going to make driving fun tomorrow, is it?
Nope, thank goodness I don't have to.
Yeah, that is a good thing. But yeah, it's frigid here. We're supposed to get a ton of snow in a couple of hours. So around the time that you're going to be watching the big fight on UFC tonight, that was the thing. You originally were thinking, "Oh, can we stream at 10? Because I'm watching UFC tonight and the big fight's supposed to be at 9 o'clock." Well, then you're like, actually, no, it's not. Oh, and then I was like, no, it's not. So we can start at 9. But then I had to get some stuff ready on StreamYard before
Mhm.
we could do this. So like, let's just wait till 10 o'clock anyway.
Yeah, it
So
works out.
it just worked out that way. So yeah. So here I am wearing layers and a Godzilla beanie. I
Well, it's
keep
still,
I'm either a rapper or trying to do a nerdy version of Tim Pool. I don't know. But we have Crazy Gandalf himself in the chat right now. Jonathan Courtwright. Hello from the
uh,
frigid state of Oklahoma. Yeah, it sounds like I'm grateful for where I am because I don't think we're still cold, but I don't know if we're as cold as other people, and we aren't getting as much snow as other people. He also says Zest was a solid episode tonight. We're still going to do a live reaction to it because
can't hear you, Nate. Can't hear you, Nate. Technical difficulties. Oh, these things happen.
might help. I need to unmute the mic. Are we good?
Yes, we're good now.
I had to. It had a hiccup, and I had to plug it back in. It does that sometimes. That's the first time it's done it on StreamYard in a while. But yeah, I don't know. I don't remember exactly what I was saying there, other than you know I was saying that we're still going to do a live reaction to Zest. We're just either going to catch the episode as it's looping, or I'll just back it up to a point when the episode starts.
Yeah.
You make a gamer swearing at you in Scottish, Nate. Yeah, if you've listened to the film Vault enough, I'm used to being yelled at in Scottish. Say, sir, are you having a stroke? I don't know what that was. But anyway. I figured that I was honestly expecting that we were just going to be talking about Zest from here on out as we discussed last week, but I figured normally I don't pay much attention to new generation stars because it's a glorified clip show, but Omega is going to be in it, and the fourth Medio kaiju that we were seeing advertised the last handful of episodes is on there and not on
Yep,
not
Ganadon.
on and not on his show. So I figured, okay, I'll at least watch the first episode and see what happens. And it was a little more interesting than I thought it was going to be. It was not as clip heavy because I've watched one of these shows before and it was almost entirely clips.
Yeah,
And this one wasn't as clip heavy as I thought it would be.
right. I like how they got a little story inside of it.
Yeah, yeah, it's focusing on Z, Zet, however you want to say it, and Jeed, which is
Mm-hmm.
interesting choices
Yeah.
to have hang out with Omega. So we'll
Yeah.
see how that goes. I I I was reminded yet again why I don't why I'm not a big fan of Z's default design because that's his default mode. He had like 5 alt modes. He was ridiculous. I just it looks honestly, especially his face, just looks kind of boring, at least from certain angles.
Right. I think it looks all right.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not my
it's not
favorite one, but
no, it's not my favorite either. And to be honest, his alt modes look so much better. It's it's kind of like Power Rangers Jungle Fury, where I thought the power up mode looked better. And
yeah.
then their default costumes. Like, why isn't the power up mode the default costumes? I don't get it. I don't get it. Jeed, I don't know how much you know about Jeed.
A little. I know his Belial's son.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is honestly an interesting idea. You know, making him the son of honestly the biggest villain, yeah, in Ultraman, at least for a while. They've been kind of getting away from him a bit more recently, at least on TV. The stage
Yeah.
shows still have him quite a bit, but they've been getting away from him on TV. Although they've done some weird stuff with him more recently, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah, we do have this little story. Z is wanting G to kind of take him under his wing, which is interesting. Z has fought G's father, or no, they didn't fight his father. He dealt with the devil splinters, which were pieces of his father. And he had one weapon that was technically inspired by his father. It's weird. Yeah. It's weird, but that's really all it boils down to. And then they're like, "Oh, there's this weird energy reading we need to go investigate." And what's the weird energy reading? It's the fourth Meteo Kaiju. What is it?
Yeah.
Gamadon?
Yeah. Gamadon.
Gamadon. Yeah.
Gamadon.
The
However you want to
green
say it.
one. Yeah. Let me see if I can pull that up here really quick.
Which it's the coolest armor he's got. That green and red looks great.
Yeah, which is why I'm actually a little annoyed that they relegated it to a clip show.
Yeah, I think it should have been in the main show.
I don't maybe they just couldn't figure out how to get it. Yeah, get it in there. I don't know. But I will admit it's also probably the other than maybe crap, I've already forgot his name. The blue one.
Reckiness.
Reckiness. Other than maybe Reckiness, this thing's probably the coolest one.
I mean, it looks a little like Trigaron, but
Not a
hands
whole
and feet are a
lot.
little different.
Yeah. This is sleep mode. My gosh. This even looks like the toy. This seriously looks like a Bandai figure. And this is
Probably is.
the official entry on the Ultra Wiki, and it looks like the toy. Is that it? Oh, no, here's the armor. That is a really cool looking armor. And they
If only
definitely
he had
showed it
something.
off.
If he had something on his legs, like probably where his calves and shins are, I think it'd look even cooler.
Yeah, they haven't. I've been noticing that they haven't really done stuff like that. No, yeah, they haven't been doing as much with full body armor, which is a little
Yeah.
strange from a practical standpoint. But yeah. Oh, what does Dinah have to do with? No, Gaia. What does Gaia have to do with anything? What the heck? Yeah. So what is he? Let me see. Fourth Medio Kaiju.
He transforms into a bow gun.
Really? He's a turtle?
Turtle.
He's a turtle. Because it says his name is derived from the Japanese word for turtle. Wow. So this thing is a turtle.
Omega Turtle.
Okay, then. I don't know. I don't think I would have gotten turtle out of this, but sure.
Yeah, it doesn't really look a whole lot like a turtle. It doesn't have a shell on the back.
Not that I can tell anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that picture doesn't really help either. Unless I don't know, a lot because that is I was gonna say, oh, this is supposed to be when he's pulling into his shell, but even that not really, because the other ones can do that too.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's a super cool thing, and I don't understand why it premiered on the clip show. Unless that was the gimmick. Maybe that was the plan. They're like, well, we got 4 of them. I don't think we can get all 4 of them into the show, but hey, let's put it on the clip show so we can incentivize people to watch it.
Yeah, maybe. That's one reason why I wanted to watch it.
Yeah. I might even watch next week because they find Gamedon and we see them. Boy, howdy, they really show it off. It's probably one of the most toyetic things that I've seen in a while on Ultraman. But they made sure to show off Gamedon and especially the armor on Omega. But it's just a vision that Z and G are getting.
Yeah.
And it looks like next week we'll see them.
Hope so.
Yeah. As for the clips that were in this, they basically went over all the new generation shows from Ginga to Taiga.
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering if that's supposed to be the end of it. You know, and everything from Z on is a new branding. I may have to look into that.
Not sure.
Maybe Z is officially Reiwa. You know, I don't know. But I some of it I kind of recognized, some of it I didn't. And admittedly, I was telling you this before we went on stream, but I've been watching the Ultra shows with my brother. That's been our thing. You know, we watch TV shows together. We've been going through all the Ultraman stuff, and we ended up. He wanted to take a break after we got up to Ginga and watch some other things, and I've discovered that the stuff that he's been picking for a while is stuff he's already seen. So I'm like, well, I guess I'll just go ahead without you. And if you ever want to watch it again, let me know. It's the 60th
Yeah.
anniversary anyway, and I may as well complete my transformation into the Subaru. But that all kind of came about today because I was watching those clips and I'm like, I want to watch these shows now, which is probably the entire intent of this.
What all haven't you seen?
I have only watched a few episodes of everything from Ginga to Taiga.
Okay.
Everything else I've seen.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But like I said, watching the show, watching these clips, I'm like, I really should just go finish all of it.
Yeah. After watching it, I really wanted to watch Geed.
Yeah, Geet is an interesting one from what I've heard.
Yeah. I
I
think
will.
I've seen a handful of episodes from it.
Mm-hmm. Geet seems like Geet seems like your kind of show.
Yeah. I bought that one kaiju at G Fest. I was like, I don't even know where he's from. It's from Ultraman. And then I translated it and it was from Geed, the movie. I was like, all right, I need to watch it.
Yeah, there you go. I forget what the monster's name was, but you did show. I remember you did show
I
it
do
off.
too. It's right here. I forgot his name.
Oh yeah. Well, here, let me see if I can find it. Let me see. I'll look up Geed the movie. Yeah, let me
Which
see.
also, I think Belial right here is from Geed too.
Wait, if that one specifically from the show,
Yeah, this one.
Ultraman Geed the movie, Connect the Wishes. At least that's what it's called on here. Let me see. Oh, Orb shows up in that. Okay. And so does Zero. Geez, everybody's just jumping
Well,
into that.
I think Zero was in Geed a lot.
Yeah, they're bros.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So let me see. So Kaiju. Oh wait, that is a person. How is that a kaiju? What? I'm confused. Well, apparently there's a alien race who's in that one. Oh, I think it's this. Is it? Is this it? Let me show it on stream. This?
No, not that one.
Okay.
He looks like he has cannons on his shoulders.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Let me keep looking.
At least I think.
Nope, I found him.
No,
I know
he's
it's
got.
this one. I know it's this one. There we go.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it's Gilvalis.
Yeah, as soon as I saw it, I thought it was freaking cool.
At least I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it, Gilvalis. Yeah, here's another shot of him. Good grief.
I'd have loved to have been in that suit.
No, you wouldn't. It's
Yes, I
not
would.
fun. It's not fun being a suit actor. They're super heavy.
You
Oh,
calling me
here's the
weak?
toy. Is this the toy you have?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. So yeah, it was okay. It was fine. It was a little better than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
These clip shows are very Ultraman centric. You don't see the hosts. It's the guys in the suits, and the clips are for the most part, at least this time around, that when I was watching a few years ago, I think it was actually when they even started the show, they did show some of the human actors too.
Right.
Yeah. But Crazy Gandalf says it was a solid episode for a clip show. Wish they had Blazar come in as well. I think that's just seems to be a thing with us at HPV3 and a good chunk of our audience. We all love Blazar. We just want Blazar and everything.
This is true.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having a season 2.
Yeah. Geed, the stage show fan, the son of Belial, loves stage shows, and his sort of sister likes. Gosh, the things Edwin knows. But glad Z and Geed are in the new series. I can't wait to see what they think of the stargazers. The space gazers. That right there is probably the thing I'm most interested in. That might keep me
Yeah.
watching to see if they do follow up on that.
I hope they do, because I'd like to know more about it.
I think we all do. As a Gamera fan, I don't think he is one. He's talking about Gamedan, how apparently he is, in fact, not a turtle. Let me see. So Ultraman Omega coming out of his shell film at 11. Oh, no. Oh, no, no. Oh, why? Why, crazy Gandalf? Why did you have to go and say that? No. Highly recommend Orbnate. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get to all of them, but I'm gonna be watching them in order. So I will be starting with Ginga and going through.
Well, good. I'm glad this motivated you.
Yeah, went
and you
through
weren't even gonna watch it.
Oh, okay. This is the rest of it. Went through a bit of it on Tubi, which, as not a huge Ultra fan, I was confused a bit. Went a bit all over with viewing. Which one? Are you talking about Jeed? That's something else I've always been trying to figure out. Is like, is it Jeed or is it Geed? I think in the Japanese they say Jeed.
I always said Geed.
Yeah, I know. No one can really agree. Yeah. Geed is good. Yeah, from the episodes that I saw, Ginga definitely looked a little rough. It was kind of gimmicky. It was made at a point where Subaraya Productions was struggling financially. And you remember how in Megaforce they had the Ranger keys?
Yeah.
It was kind of the same thing in Ginga, except there were these little figurines and they were called Spark Dolls. Because the whole premise is that a bunch of the Ultras got turned into them, and Ginga has to go around and find them and then restore them back to normal. But he can use them as power-ups in the meantime. And then I'm trying to remember, because the crazy thing is Ginga was only supposed to go for like 12 episodes. But it did well enough that it basically got a second season called Ginga S. So it got 12 more episodes. And then what was it after that? It wasn't X. The episode, I've seen a handful of episodes of X and I've really liked it. Even though I do think the Ultra is a little weird in that one. Because he's like Tron. He's a cyberspace being. It's really strange.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. So it's almost more like Gridman. And then, see, I know I've seen a bit of Orb. I don't remember a whole lot about it. I don't remember which ones really stuck out to me. X stuck out to me. Ginga stuck out to me because of how toyetic it was.
One of the parts in this episode, I think it was from one of Z's clips, where you can definitely tell just about the whole fight with CGI. And I was like, that does look pretty cool. I was like, I'd watch a whole season like this.
Yeah, there's a good chunk of it. There is one absolutely amazing shot in Z that I was like, why can't I get cinematography like this in American superhero media? Right. And it was the shot where it was a team up episode. It had Zero and I want to say it was Jeed. Might have been Jeed. And they're all meeting up to go confront the monster of the week. And the three of them just start charging toward the camera. And Zero's got his cape on, but as he starts running, he throws the cape off. And when it cuts to that shot of him throwing the cape off, they're silhouetted against a sunset, and it looks amazing.
Really?
Amazing. If I could, I probably can't show the clip without angering the YouTube gods, but I'm going to see if I can at least find a screenshot of that, because that was amazing. I think it was from, I want to say episode 6. But I'm like, I would screenshot this and I would, this is to me, it was a poster. Like, this was poster art. This was the cover of a comic book. Like, this, I needed this preserved someplace. because it looked amazing. Oh, I did say I forgot about Rube, the RB, whatever you want to call it. That was another one where they had twin brother Ultramen. And they have a little sister. Okay, hold on. Okay, here it is. No, it was episode 7. See if it has a picture. Aw. Oh, wait. Well, it's there's kinda one here. Yeah, they don't start charging yet, but this is oh, I lost him.
I'm here.
Yeah. This isn't them running, but it's them getting ready to run. So I've got a bit of a picture here.
I think I might have seen that clip.
Mhm. And this is Z's first alt mode called Alpha Edge, and I'm like, that should have been his default form. This actually looks really cool.
Yeah.
And if honestly, I was kind of wondering because looking at this, if that's from this episode, this was also the same episode where I'm not kidding you, this goober does some ballroom dance with one of the lady members of the Science Patrol team in that one. Oh,
Really?
Storage, that's what they're called. If it's it could be the same episode. I don't quite remember.
Yeah.
But it was a little bit weird because one of them seemed to have a crush on the Ultra. I'm like, lady, how's that supposed to work? I have questions. What do you think you're doing? I don't understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy Gandalf says Zero's awesome and plays an important role in Jeed. Yeah, from what I've heard, he does. Yeah. X is highly underrated. Really underrated? I've heard a lot of people talk about liking X. I'm even suspicious that a certain Miss Toshi might be somebody from X because because she talks all the time about how Ultraman X is her favorite Ultra show. Just say Ultraman Rube. It's not RB, it's Rube. Apparently, that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. Is solid, and Taiga is very underrated as well. Okay. Ultraman Rube had my favorite scene in which the kaiju of the week delivered a kaiju reboot. I'm trying to think if I've seen that clip or not. I don't remember. Yep.
I think I watched the
Hello
first
to you as
episode.
well. So, yes.
So I think I watched the first episode of Rube.
Like I said, I've seen at least the first episode of all of them.
Yeah.
And Rube was pretty good. Rube was pretty good. Looking back on this new gen hero stuff, I know I've been saying the last couple of seasons have been playing around with the formula. Looking back on new gen heroes, I have to say that there were points where they were playing around with it a bit too. Some more than others, like G being the son of Belial,
Right.
however no one can agree on how to say that goober's name.
Belial.
Yeah, that's how they say it in the Japanese. I
That's how
kind
I'm
of like
saying it here.
Belial because it sounds a little more intimidating. But anyway, shall we get started on Kamen Rider?
Let's do it. Let's see where it's at.
Yeah, let's see where it's at. That is an Oh, it's still in the middle of it, so we're gonna have to back it up. Yeah, because it's been they're probably on their third showing at this point or close to it. Yeah, if you back up to is that a preview? Oh, wait, that's went a little too far back. Oh, wait. Yep, there we go. Oh, that is the preview. What is going on next week? Jeez. Next week it looks like it's going to be weird. All right, if you back up about 13, almost 14 minutes, maybe about yeah, about 13 minutes, 13 and a half minutes, you'll get to the current showing.
Let's see. I can get it here. Next time. All right.
Yeah, just to show you where I'm at because I don't think they'll shut us down for just showing us, us basically a still. That's where I'm at.
That's right where I'm at.
Okay. Alrighty then, let's get started. My mission: stop a school shooting in Japan. That never happens in Japan.
I don't think I like his voice as much as Zero's.
No. Recruited her right out of high school? Typical government organization. I'm waiting for a Kamen Rider who doesn't have a belt, he has suspenders. Crazy idea that just popped into my head.
He's got a snap on to Henshin.
Yeah, there you go. Aiden Shin. Why not at this point? Oh, this looks different now. Unless I just haven't been paying enough attention. Huh. There's I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's called Acrimony Toku. The
Yeah.
Tokusatsu YouTube channel. And he did what he called like his Tokusatsu awards for 2025. And he gave almost everything to this show.
Really?
Yeah. It was Gojuger and Omega did get nominations, But I think Gojuger, I think 1, maybe 2, and he gave nothing to Omega. I was
What a
like,
shame.
Sir, your bias is showing. Get that death game ended. What? The title of this week's episode is Decide.
I do hope she becomes another writer. Think that'd be
What,
cool.
our secret agent girl here?
Yeah.
Well, double murder for the kids. It just dawned on me for a country with an extremely low violent crime rate. Man, a lot of violent crime happens in Japanese media.
Well, let it stay to media.
Yeah. Is that a clip on? 'Cause she pulled that off really easy.
Yeah.
Puppies! Puppies will make them sleep. Your subconscious is oh no! Is it the weird oh my gosh, it's that weirdo from last week! No, why did you cut away from the weirdo from last week?
I really want to see more of them.
Literally or figuratively?
Both.
No, I'm talking about like she said we live in 2 different worlds.
Oh, oops.
Check out not Daniel Craig up there.
Look more like Sean Connery.
Eh. They put her back in high school. It's like I'm guessing she was I think they said she was graduating, so I'm guessing she's 18 and then they just put her back in high school. I mean, why would you do that? No one wants to go back to high school unless they're crazy.
No, I wouldn't mind.
Man. Yes. You see this face? This face says, "Yes, I do mind." Denim, denim, denim.
Does he still have the recovery capsule? Or did Knox take it?
I think so.
I remember Knox took one of them, but I just can't remember which one he took.
What? Also, I thought that fell out of vogue a long time ago. Wait, you honestly think that Code made you a fan of spy movies through subliminal messages?
It's legit.
Well, this is suddenly getting a lot more complicated. How insane would it be if it turned out that Code has been the bad guys all along?
Well, every organization has someone bad in it.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for villain lady to be the to be the great leader of some kind.
Yeah. You can warn me.
What? Very good at talking to people like she's their mother.
She could be mine.
No, she'd be your mommy, not not your mom.
Exactly.
Oh! Oh, oh, okay. That wasn't some villain reveal there. Got it. She is whatever whoever she is crazy powerful, it seems.
I've taught her well.
Wow. Wow.
Huh.
Wow. Wow. Scary lady. Telling us she's gonna be the freaking great leader by the end of this.
Baby. Agent Gentleman 1.
There's that hollow waning moon there. I have questions. You're the source of all our pain? Plot twist? Jeez, we're not even halfway through the show, and it just wants to throw all kinds of plot twists. Oh, crap. Uh, what? Okay. I thought that was gonna go very differently.
Glad it didn't.
I'm glad too, but wow.
We got 30 more episodes, and I want to see her in all of them.
Yes. Also, also, she really thought she was gonna go fight a kaijin with a little steak knife there. What's going on?
Heck yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's just so weird. You found more bullets for the gun? Of course, this is a dream, so I guess you can. What the frick? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is now he's Decker from Power Rangers Samurai?
Watching her shoot the gun, she had really good form.
Yeah, but what did you notice how this chick tried to use the bat? She tried to stab him with the bat. That was stupid. Wow, she can reload a
Okay.
revolver fast.
All right. I want her. She's
That
mine.
worked? Oh, I was gonna say that there's no way that worked. Uh, Game over. Oh no!
Ooh, right in time. Now give
That's
her a
how
belt and let her
heroes.
henchman with you.
That's how heroes roll. Oh, we're going yellow.
That one's so cool.
Yeah. I was gonna say, did you hit anything? Superhero fight on a high school football field, or not a football field, soccer field, I guess. I know this is a dream world, but how crazy is it that, you go to school one day and there's a superhero fight?
That would be cool.
Rubik's Cube attack?
We
What?
tried.
What? 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 What just happened?
So we can do that now?
Apparently he can. Swear I've played video game levels that played out like this.
Come on. Just give her a belt.
Full mags! Slightly redundant. Oh, I forgot he had a playing card motif, apparently. Oh, finish him.
Fatality. Or no, that would be brutality.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't friendship.
Friendship? Friendship?
Well, duh, that
Eh.
picture was taken a couple days ago. Although that would be me.
You look the same now that you did in high school?
No, I meant I'd
Oh.
be the dude
Oh,
laughing.
who's saying you haven't changed a bit? Oh, okay.
So aggressive.
For sure. Watch, she becomes a
Love it.
writer. Who's this weirdo? Who is everybody's got secrets and agendas? Oh, this is the other agent.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, you called
Yes.
it! Holy crap, you called it!
Heck yeah. The Bad Dream
A Bad
RPG.
Dream RPG? What? Um, okay. We're gonna isekai it that next week. But at least we get that really weird monster.
Yeah,
Okay.
that looks cool. That looks cool.
Okay. Next week is going to be interesting to say the least. I was gonna say,
But
are you gonna talk? Yeah.
I thought I was gonna let you finish. Yeah, I'm glad I called it. She's gonna be a writer.
You called it. Yeah, you
My
called
my girlfriend now.
it. You've claimed a waifu.
Yep.
Even though I'm pretty sure at this point everyone wants to claim claim them. I think everyone's tried to claim them at one point or another.
You can have her now. I got a new one.
Oh man. Yeah, it seems like next week's episode is going to be a little gimmicky, but we'll see how it goes. Kamen Rider and Toei just in general just likes doing stuff like that. All right, let's go over our comments here, and then we'll wrap up for the night because you got some USC fights to go watch.
Yep.
Yeah, the reason why I think X is underrated is because the people I knew really didn't like it due to the Spark dolls and computer origin. Okay. Yeah, they kept the Spark dolls around all the way up to then. Highly enjoyed it. X, what I'm referring to. Okay. And then back to high school like the Rebel Wilson movie. Oh no. Whose brief trailer
So
what I saw makes me want to get kicked by a writer. Oh man. Edwin, sometimes the connections you make, you worry me sometimes. I love you, but you worry me. Baku, notice. Really hope he doesn't get Alex Rydered. AKA super traumatized, unable to do anything else. Oh my gosh. Explain Alex Ryder, imagine a teen spy, but as traumatized as Carl's Rangers. Oh no. That's a lot of trauma. I'm just saying. Okay, but it didn't make everyone a fan. Maybe his just stood out, or his dream made it one big thing. If because a nightmare or too much they separate. I don't know. I got to give this show credit. There was a lot going on under the surface that nobody realized, and now we're just peeling back the layers on this onion. Imagine if there's a point where his spy side becomes different eras of spies. Yeah, you could do Black Ops, maybe.
that would
That
be
is
cool.
an I. I just heard another piece of my childhood thrown into Fortnite. Hope it's the version from the reboot, which I'm not a fan. Wait, Ben 10 is going to be in Fortnite? Did they just announce that while we were watching or something? Okay. Again, it's
No
just
clue.
Fortnite's just a pop culture dumping ground. Again, compare this to the flashes effects of lightnings, fight scenes last sessions. Is it strange how a show that I'm pretty sure does not have the budget of even a CW show is actually has better effects?
Yeah, I think the lightning looks a lot better.
Yeah. Superhero fight on the field that no one sees. Is this CW Stargirl or the Ultimate Spider-Man versus Venom video game? Oh, we were just talking about CW shows, and then he makes it about the CW. Yeah. Although there was a Kamen Rider show that aired on the CW, Kamen Rider Dragon Knight.
Yep.
Watched a few episodes of it last week. Oh, a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it's better than Master Rider. But that bar is 6 feet underground, not 6 feet, 6 inches under the ground. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna say for sure, Kamen Rider ZEZTZ wins this week because we're watching an Ultraman clip show. So
Right. Oh, for sure.
yeah, and next week we get not only a new writer but a lady writer. At least I'm hoping it's next week.
Oh, yeah.
They might make us wait a few weeks. Who knows?
We'll see.
Just when I thought the show was gonna get boring, it throws monkey wrenches into the whole thing.
I don't think any episode's really been boring
No,
so far.
I thought it was gonna get boring. They throw wrenches in. Well done, show. Well done. All right. Well, with that, Metal Don, what did we learn this week?
Don't piss off my girlfriend.
And may the power protect you. Thank you for listening to Henshin Power V3, a podcast produced and hosted by Nathan Marchand,
Christopher Reiner,
And Jake Hamber.
If you'd like to send us feedback, we'd love to hear from you. So email us at henshin.power.v3@gmail.com.
Follow us on X, the artist formerly known as Twitter. Thank you, Danny DeManna, where our handle is @HenshinPowerV3, and join our official Facebook groups, Power Rangers Legacy and the Marvel Out Lounge. We also have a Discord server called the Marvel Out Lounge. Check the show notes for links to all of them.
Subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and other great podcatchers. The podcast logo was designed by Rebecca Hudgens. Follow her on Instagram at super_r_illustrations.
Our theme song is a Joe the Hero remix by GVG Kid, which is based on a track from the video game Beautiful Joe.
All film and audio clips belong to their respective copyright holders, and no infringement is intended or implied.
Please rate and review us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Podchaser to spread the word about the show. And until next time,
Schwatch!